Hi, my name is Mare Cromwell, and I am a Gaia mystic, Gaia communicator. Been told that my work is in the prophecies by a really gifted Native American elder. I've been studying with Native American teachers for more than 21 years. Another gifted elder, Rainbow Thunderheart Bavado, told me that he referred to me as the voice of Earth Mother. And this is what I look like really early in the morning when these messages come in from Mother that she wants me to put out to the world. And this time around, she wants it on video. Again, I don't do too many videos. And I'm not even going to put on any makeup. I'm still in bed. This is what it's like for me to put these messages out early in the morning. So this particular teaching and message from Mother is related to the hurricane in Texas right now. So I'm going to do a little share screen here and open up a little bit of a PowerPoint display to get this going. It is Tuesday, August 29th, 2017. A little bit more about me. I actually have 3 books out. The first book is not even on here. It's called If I Gave You God's Phone Number, based on interviews with really different people on the question, if I gave you God's phone number, what would you do with it? That's my first book. And these are my 2 books with Earth Mother, Mother Gaia. These are her messages to the world via me. I have surrendered to her to serve her. It's a long story. You can read about it on my website and a little bit on the website and in the books. And anyway, moving right along. So right now, this is the message from Mother. I already wrote it down as I downloaded it about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. My children, my beloved children, I love you so much. I know that many of you are living through horrendous times in Texas and surrounding parts right now. Some of you did not survive this hurricane and have returned back to the pure love of spirit. Your souls chose that path, and your loved ones will miss you here. Terribly, they will miss you. Those of you still in Texas in the midst of the rain and flooding, as you're reaching out to your neighbors and friends and rescue people to give and receive support, please also reach out to me, Mother Gaia, for my love. I can offer you my great Mother love support to give you that extra courage and grounded hope that you need in this moment. Please know that I am here for you also, along with Creator, Great Mystery, God, Allah, whatever term you want to use for that beautiful being that's beyond these planetary realms right here. And I'm not going to get into what you're going to call it or what your belief systems are. I'm not worried about that in this moment. I just want you to know that I'm here for you as Mother Gaia. For the rest of my children within the United States and around the world watching this extreme, quote unquote, extreme storm, yes, it is good to send prayers and donations, truckloads of prayers and truckloads of donations. You can do more, though. Please listen to me. You can do more. This hurricane called, quote unquote, Harvey was not caused solely by what you call global warming or climate chaos or whatever name you might call what the scientists are referring to as these extreme weather patterns. Yes, that was part of it, is part of what's still playing out. But you need to understand there are many councils of spiritual beings here on me. Many, many, many councils of spiritual beings. Many, 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 many spiritual beings. It's rather countless, actually. It's not just me, Mother Gaia, who is making all the decisions about all that happens on me in light of these storms. When people say, oh, Earth Mother's angry at us, or Earth Mother is seeking revenge, Earth Mother hates us. No, it's not how it works, really. I need to help you understand this. Remember the big oil rig accident in the Gulf of Mexico some years ago? A wink of time in my sense of time. But this was not that far from that coastal part of Texas experiencing all the flooding and rain right now and all the damage to your human infrastructure there. There are councils of nature spirits and elementals there that are still trying to recover from that awful contamination of that part of my ocean systems, my global blood system. The contamination from that has circulated all over the world, along with other contamination from other accidents, quote unquote, such as Fukushima, etc. The contamination moves all over me because it's all connected. So much I could share there, but I need to keep on moving here. The truth is that the oil is still seeping into deeper waters there in the Gulf of Mexico where that damaged oil rig was. They never completely fixed it. The companies, the people, all the experts they brought in, they weren't capable, didn't have the skills and the technology to completely fix it. Just because you can't see all that oil seeping still does not mean it's not happening. The nature spirit councils there and that part of me in the Gulf of Mexico have decided to move forward on a great lesson here for you, my beloved humans. And I decided that this is a good thing since you are not waking up as fast as you need to support me and all the other beautiful ones here on me that are not humans. There will be more lessons. You can consider this tough love. I love you all so, so, so much. I don't want to do this. I'm your mother. I am your beloved Earth Mother, Mother Gaia. And I don't want to instill you with a lot of fear with this message, but I need to give you this message because you have not been waking up. You have not been making the shifts that some of your really wise ones have known you've needed to do for some years now, decades now. But I really am at this place where it's enough already. Enough already with much of what you've been doing to me, your sacred Mother Gaia, along with all the sacred beings here that live here on me, with me, and have been struggling to cope with all the devastating things you humans have been doing here for too long. And it's not just me, it's these spiritual councils of elementals and weather spirits, nature spirits. There's so many different terms to be used. Sometimes they do things and I don't always agree, but I can't stop them. Please know this. This Harvey, this storm you call Harvey that is pouring down on Texas and will be moving inland from there could be considered my tears. Could be. I would like all of them to be tears of joy, that many of you are starting to wake up and discover all the ways to come home to me, capital H-O-M-E, to me, your sacred Mother Gaia. I don't want to see so many of you suffering. The nature spirits and elementals in charge of the localized, quote unquote, localized weather patterns in their regions have really had it though. Their fuse is shorter than mine, you could say. Try to put yourself in their situation with all the death and sickness in the Gulf of Mexico since that oil rig accident, not to mention all the other oil accidents from all the oil refineries there, not to mention everything that has washed down from all the rivers that flow off of the United States and North America that flow into the Gulf of Mexico, not to mention all the contamination in all the global waters, the ocean. Spirits and the elementals in charge of these localized areas are not happy. And if you were in their situation, you would not be happy too. Your fuse would be up also in a very realistic way, understandable way. So here's an interesting angle of what's going on in Houston. With the shutdown of the city and all the oil industry there right now, this is helping to slow down more fossil fuel refinement in more destructive ways that have been harming me and all of my beloved beings beyond you humans. Really think about that. It's slowing it down. With all those refineries shut down, it's slowing down all the pumping of more oil into your system that continues to wreak havoc on me. Now we need to also talk about the oil rigs and all the different places where the oil is being sucked out of me, out of my bones. Those need to be shut down also. I would really love for you, all of you, to see this storm as an invitation in a very large, capital letters, LARGE, way to make the shifts to loving me more. Love me with your hearts and your actions. Cease the taking of the oil and natural gas from my bones. Cease the reliance on your government leaders to lead, at least in this moment of time. They're going to be the last ones who are going to lead at this time. Please listen to me here. You are also powerful, beyond words, powerful, capital letters, POWERFUL, exclamation point. You're beyond words powerful. You can make these choices in a transitional way to love me with your hearts and your actions, to be more sustainable, far faster than you realize. I know you can, if you put your hearts and minds to it. I will help you energetically if you tap into me. You can get bikes. Every one of you can get bikes and start biking to do your errands. Look at what they do in Europe. Do you know how much they use their cars compared to their bikes? Some of them don't even have cars. These are adults with children, and they bike everywhere to their groceries, errands, visit their friends. They have good bells too and lights on their bikes. They're smart about it. You can be smart about biking and use your muscles and get your hearts physically in better shape. Believe me, it's really a beautiful thing. You'll live longer for this. Find the courage to take care of each other in ways that are going to be healthy for you, for me, for your children and their children, healthy for all species on the planet, healthy for my beloved nature spirits too, who really do exist. Believe me, they exist. Thunder beings are powerful spiritual beings in the spirit realms here on me and are quite amazing. And they're only one type of nature spirit on me. They all need love too, along with all the other nature spirits that your books have relegated to the fairy tale realms. They're not fairy tales. Fairies do exist too. Now, they're not the ones controlling the weather down there in Texas and the Gulf of Mexico. They don't work in those realms. They work in other realms, which are really beautiful and positive. Please know they exist also. They want to be honored and loved. And they want to stop having their homes being taken away from them by more development, FYI. There are those of you who already know these ways of sustainability and reverence and humility, honoring me and my sacredness. Please wake up now. Please wake up. Do not rebuild the Houston area back up exactly as it was. Please wean yourselves from the fossil fuels. A good mother does not like to have to bring forth tough love unless it is needed. And then there is the reality of these councils of elementals and nature spirits making choices where I don't always approve, but I'm giving them more leeway these days because you guys need to wake up. You need to wake up. Here in Maryland, where I, Mare, live, I'm changing now to Mare speaking here. There was a huge flood in a city called Ellicott City. And the nature spirits at that time said to me, Mare, that they were not going to calm this storm down because it was time for humans to wake up, and they were really tired of all the energies there and all of the mindlessness and lack of consciousness and partying and just dark stuff happening there that a lot of people aren't even realizing or weren't realizing. So now poor Ellicott City is building up again, probably the same way it was before because they're not realizing the lack of wisdom in paving the bulk of that watershed, which is a very steep watershed, where when it rains a lot, it's going to flood in a heartbeat. It's okay, stripping back to Earth Mother here. I'm going to let her speak now. This was a little interlude from Mare and what the nature spirits told me personally during the Ellicott City flood. This is from Mother again, Mother Gaia. I love you all so, so much. Please do not spin out into ever darkening cycles of fear with what is playing out with this hurricane and with this message. Please don't do that. This is not about fear. There's already too much fear in your society, and your media keeps on spinning more fear. And then you've got somebody over in North Korea He's really imbalanced and influenced by some energies which are not serving the highest good for me, or him really, and his country, and Japan, and Guam, and the United States. And the media is just spinning more fear with all this focus on this craziness. This is just a phase. What's going on here on me, on your beloved planet, your Earth Mother? I am your planetary caretaker for Earth. By the way, I'm not the Earth itself. I am the planetary caretaker assigned to taking care of Earth. This is just a phase. We're going through a bumpy phase, but you're being called now to shift into the love, to shift into the awareness that I love all of you so much, that you are connected in a huge spiritual grid of energy here that is a love grid, but you're filling it with so much fear and anger and hatred and vengeance. And this really needs to come to a quiet slowdown and halt. You have the capacity to come together into beautiful, healthy tribes of beings, of human beings, of heart-filled beings, far more than you realize. Please connect with my love. Please shift your behaviors into far more sustainable ones, like now, get a bike, turn your lights off more, put solar panels on your roof. I know they're not 100% sustainable the way they're made, but you know what? It's better than pumping more stuff out of my bones that is really contaminating to you and all the other beautiful sacred beings on me. Please do not fall back into your ways that keep on being so destructive to me. Please do not rebuild Houston with all the oil refinery systems there the way it has been. This is a message. This hurricane is a huge message of love, tough love. So the choice is yours. On the human realms, be wise, be visionary. Think of the children of all species. I love you all so much, more love than you could ever realize. More love than you could ever realize. Tap into my heart in the center of the planet. Connect your energy body with my heart. Tap me, because I'm here to help you with helping your heart heals, with helping you step into more courage, with feeling my love energy come into your energy body to support you. Because so many of you are wandering around lost because you never knew how to connect with me, your great mother here on earth. And also connect with the Creator's quantum divine love too, or God, or Allah, or great mystery, whatever term you want to use. You are loved. We're so loved on so many levels, and so many of you have gotten so disconnected from that. Please come home to us, come home to me. So I'm going to sign off here. This is from Mother Gaia. I'm Mare Cromwell. I'm kind of tired. I'm not getting a lot of sleep these days. Hugs and big love from me. Please check out my books that are messages from Mother Gaia. You can check out a lot of messages that have already been put up on the internet for free at messagesfrommother.org. I lead events. I'm going to Holland and Belgium in about a month in October. I'll be leading events there, helping people connect more with Mother Gaia, tap into her wisdom. Anyway, yeah. This is my website. Mother loves all of you so much. She loves me. She kicks me in the butt. She kicked me in the butt this morning to put this message out. I'm going to get up soon and go have some breakfast. Hugs, big love to all.